Blockheads, hello. So, I am about to watch New Kids on the Block on Arsenio Hall. But firstly, thank you so much for the recommendations. I did ask for a few live performance recommendations around the Face the Music era. I appreciate you guys always coming through for me. They will apparently be performing You Got the Flavor and Never Let You Go.
Joining tonight's fan gang, formerly New Kids on the Block, NKOTB. From Beverly.
You know what? The guys back there behind the screen, they have always been here for me, always. Look at your monitors. I want to show you the first time they were on 29. Check this out.
Oh my gosh, the hats. I'm obsessed already.
Yeah. Now they've gotten so large, they've dropped the name and just kept the initials. Performing You Got the Flavor from their new CD, Face the Music. I love them. NKOTB, go fellas, go!
Wait, they actually changed their name to NKOTB in the early 90s? I did not know that. Unless he's joking. I'm sorry, as much as I hate bringing up people's bodies in any way, shape, or form, also, sorry if there are weird noises in the background. The garbage truck is making its way down my street right now. But as I was saying, as much as I hate to bring up people's bodies in general, I have to mention it's so funny seeing Donnie so skinny. Because of course the New Kids on the Block I've always been more familiar with is post-2008 New Kids on the Block, where of course Donnie is a little thicker with two C's, and I mean that as a compliment. I see they've also really ditched the colorful wardrobe as well. I'm really loving this choreo. Nothing like some synchronized over-the-head claps. Oh, hello. Okay, see, this is exactly what I was referring to when I listened to the album. And yes, I did just see that move. That was insane. My legs could not do that at this moment. But as I was saying, when I listened to Face the Music, I mentioned that the longer track lengths would allow them to do things like dance breaks and extend the songs even further live, and this is a prime example. I'm actually here for Danny and the oversized denim.
Yeah. We're back. Oh. You know who they are. Let's not waste any time. I should start off by giving a shout out to John and asking, where is he?
Yeah. John fell off his horse and for real and pulled his back, and we had 2 weeks to do our whole tour. So it's like he fell behind in a lot of things, because of his injury. And he's getting better though. He'll be with us. He'll be with us in a few weeks.
Oh no!
So now we can move on. Let's see. He fell off a horse, man. It sounds so crazy. Oh, boy. It's good to see they all still love you. Why don't you tell them the direction of the new project?
Well, basically, the direction is really a direction that we've been going in for a while, at least outside of the group. I think after we've been together almost 10 years now, and I think after 92 when we finished touring, we just felt like we had to take control of what we were doing as far as being a unit. Outside of the group, we had done things individually, to sort of go into a new direction and do stuff that represented us. But as a unit, we had never did that. And there was questions of breaking up and stuff like that. But we decided, let's not break up. Let's not give in. Let's, get stronger and take control of ourselves.
Understandable.
Nah, Maurice is not involved.
Maurice Starr was
Yeah.
like like a founder and producer and
And he's a genius, and we love him. He's like, a brother to us. And that was probably the saddest thing of all of our success was the fact that, our relationship deteriorated for a while because, Maurice had been so talented for so long and never gotten a shot. And when he produced us, I think he wanted a lot of accolades, as being a producer, and it sort of took away from us, and we got cast as puppets and stuff like that. But I think after a while,
Okay.
we got back to what.
Well, this is tea. Interesting. I'm not at all surprised by that, but I didn't know that actually happened. It's always nice to have new things to add into my New Kids on the Block lore.
What was important, and that was the friendship, because we used to all have nothing. Us five and Maurice used to go around Boston, trying to get free meals at Bob the Chef's restaurant and stuff like that, and, trying to, just survive. And, we lost sight of that with all the fame and success and the desire, for different things. And we got back to that. So he's not with us anymore, but the friendship is there and it's stronger than ever. And we love him and we respect him, and we're grateful for the chance that he gave us.
Well, there you go. But on a personal note, I just have to say I'm very glad they didn't involve Maurice with this project. I think by this point they completely outgrew the early New Kids on the Block sound. So, of course, they would want to try something different. They're getting older, As fun as the early songs are, you have to grow as an artist. So, I applaud them for doing what they did.
cool. Anybody can take this. How are the DJs and the label responding to the growth? Because a lot of people, a lot of people don't like change.
Yeah. Well, I said I was going to come out my face. No, but I won't. Well, there's resistance because, it's people say how hard it is for a teen idol group to make that transition. Um, Basically, it's
Now,
just
you know what? Your fans love you, so be honest. You say whatever you want to say. You know, you go
Oh
on it
yeah,
because,
oh yeah, oh.
you know.
Well,
Sorry, guys, got interrupted. Let's continue.
I mean, that's a given that we wouldn't be here without our fans, and our fans are the most loyal fans in
So
the
you
music
tell them
business.
exactly like it is.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
But it's the other part of the industry that sometimes is hard to figure out, you know. And but that's just the way it is sometimes. But we have resistance, and I think you know, there are people out there that say it's a great album, but you know, we don't know the image or whatnot. Some people won't go with a good song, a good hit, because they're looking too much in the past. But you know, obstacles are obstacles, and you gotta conquer them all. And we're doing what we gotta do. We're happy with what we're doing. We get to tour. We're touring the country. We're getting back with our fans, and that's what matters the
Yeah.
most.
Yeah. Because they'll let you
Gotta
change.
love Joe.
They know. Yeah, everything must change. They know that. How is the gym, first of all?
Good, good.
Yeah.
I missed this morning because me and Donnie had to be up early. We had to be up at 6. So
Oh, you work out a lot too?
Hell no.
Oh.
we had to do an interview this morning, so I missed this morning. But it's cool.
And who was the Madonna fan?
Now,
Yeah.
see, man, I'm glad you brought that up, because well, at the time, you know, when you're doing interviews all the time, you forget that this is gonna go down on paper and it's gonna be on ink and it's gonna stay there. I guess at the time I did like Madonna. I liked her music and whatnot. She's obviously fallen off the deep end a little bit, um, but no, I mean,
You don't have to tell him to
Different-
say what's on your mind.
different strokes for different folks. But I mean,
Dr. Truth.
but you know, it was just kind of, you know, for the first time I realized that, you know, what our fans sometimes see in us. You know what I mean? Because I went to a concert and I saw her, and it was like I felt like a fan in the stands. So it was a very interesting thing to go through. So, but you know, people grow and whatnot. But
He don't like her no more.
You all are going to do another song, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to kill me. We'll be right back. Take a commercial, Sandy. Never let you go, NKOTB.
I'm ready. I am so ready. Ooh, my knees would not like that. But I would put myself through that choreo. I would absolutely get on my knees for those guys. Not like that. Get your minds out of the gutter, okay? I can't help but wonder if they're going to play any of these Face the Music tracks at the Vegas residency. That would be amazing. I mean, besides the hits, of course.
I could tell by your eyes a hard day at work. God's gift to man. Just some might say that we're too young to understand, but I've got a firm grip on reality, and you and me is right where I wanna be, wrapped in your arms and you in mine. A love like this is really hard to find, so I won't front and try to play love games. I'll always be the same on a damn thing.
Bonnie's outfit's giving me half security guard, half stripper. Not sure what to do with that, but good for him.
Arsenio.
I could have done with another 2 minutes of that, to be honest. But oh well. That was not long enough for me. Once again, get your minds out of the gutter.
We can give the posse a little rest. Oh, 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 I miss you too. Oh, 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 and I love you.
It's over? Whoa, that just flew by. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the recommendations. I do feel satisfied, as much as I would love for a full-on Face the Music tour DVD or something to exist. I will take what I can get. Also, how does Jordan just serve Face without even trying? It's really not fair. It's upsetting. But guys, I am going to need your help figuring out where I go next, because I have no idea which concert to do next. Do you guys want me to continue doing some of their early 90s pay-per-views, or focus more on Solo Joe and Solo Jordan, or jump straight to 2008? Yeah, I am all ears, so just let me know. And also, let me know what you thought of these performances. That's all for this one though. Until next time.